Hey Stampers, Gaynor again, and I was asked by a lady in the comments, you know, from the little baby, the little accordion style baby albums. She wanted a little box making because she wants to give it to a gift to her, I think it's her daughter or future daughter-in-law or something like that, I can't remember. Don't quote me. But she wants to give her album as a gift. So I've made this beautiful little box. And I've added very similar decorations. I've added spots, and I thought I'd added stripes. I thought I'd add stripes on the top. It does close with a magnet, so you can reach inside and get out your beautiful little baby album, which is the one. So I did a boy one and a girl one. So I've done the boy one now, and we're gonna literally make the little girl one. And I've just found these beautiful little elements that was gifted to me as well. So yeah, so we've had spots and stripes, and then I've put this section on the back so she can write who it's to, and a little bit more of the ribbon that I bought with them. I've got no more embellishments apart from the ribbon and the little bows, so I just added a few of those. I just thought they were cute as hell. One of these is a cutout from the books, so you can have the congratulations. You can choose any one of these. They fit perfectly. You just have to take little tiny trimming off because the box is 6.5 and these are 6.5. So I took it down to 6 and what did I take it down to? 6 3/8. So you could pick any one of these pictures, or you can just use your own designer series paper. You know, you've got all these gorgeous images. These are tagged. They are so cute. So you could, yeah, anything you could use. Little girls playing. They're just absolutely adorable. So let me find. There we go. That is going in on the back. How perfect. And the box itself is 4 3/4 by 6.5. The album is 4 1/2 by 6 1/4. So I've just made it slightly bigger, and I give it about 1 1/4 inch deep depth. So these are 3 1/4, and that's going to go on the back of the box so she can write who it's from. Aren't these just so adorable? Oh, there's one on there as well. Oh no, it's going to be the little girl. It's got to be. And I'm also going to choose the same picture for the front. How adorable. Look at the little baby in the cart. Oh, it's so cute. But you want it showing because it's a gift for a newborn, so this is perfect. I haven't cut none of my DSP with anyone yet. My workings out are on my piece of paper because I like to mess around with things and work out everything myself. But you are going to need a piece of 12. I've chosen ivory because I've got the ivory shiver paper here. So I've chosen the ivory as well. But I've done the DSP so you can only just about see the box. So it's all about the presentation. So this is 12 by 9. I'm going to grab the scoreboard. Oh, and you will also need one piece that is 6.5 by 1 inch. And that's going to be for our closure. Because we only get 12 by 12 cardstock, I get my A3. Which is 11 3/4 by 16.5, but I couldn't really expect you all to get a piece that size. And it's simply 1, 2. There's only 5 score lines, so you're going to score it 1 1/4, 6 and 7 1/4 on the long side, and then you're going to turn to the short side. And we're going to score this at 1 1/4 and 7 3/4. And that's it. And this piece, you're just going to pop in and you're going to score this at 1/2 inch. Perfect. So you just want to simply fold this in half. It's not an exact science, is it? And then what we're going to do is just going to mitre the ends, just a tad. Don't have to be too fierce. And this is going to help us keep our box together. But if you've got A3 papers like I get, you could simply just cut this at 12.5 and then just score at 11.5, so you don't have an extra score line. So just fold and burnish. It's a cute little box. And this is going to be the top of your box. No, it's not. These are going to be. This is going to be at the side. So we haven't got nothing to join this on. So this is where this piece comes in. You're going to glue this right on the very edge of that, in between those two score lines. Hence the reason we're mitered. I always like it when I get suggestions. People say, oh, could you do this? I like that. Gives me something to think about. So like I'm saying, you want this right along the very edge. So they are perfectly level with each other. Just like that. So give that a burnish down. A great way as well to send a bunch of cards. If you've got, if you want to give some standard size cards and envelopes, perfect for that as well. So we can fold this section, and then we can have that, and just, that's how we get that joining piece. It's like an extra little flap, but it's going to be as sturdy as if you'd have just cut this piece and joined it with a score mark as well. So just give this a really good burnish till it grips. And this will be the back of the box. Just giving that a good going over. And because that is your back seam now, might need a little bit more rubbing, just so it goes right off. Do you know, believe it or not, the less glue you use, the quicker it goes off. The more you use, it takes longer to dry. But there we go, that's that box. How cute. Right, now, oh, I didn't cut up. We've got to cut up your sides. So just take off the bottom, I would just take the tiniest little miter. I mean, we just joined this together. You could have added your DSP as well before. So you just want to cut up your score lines. And give it a tiny little mite. It's not hard, even if you have joined like I just did. And just spin it over and flatten it down. And that one's already done. And the same at the top. But at the top, just cut up to the centre. This is going to be the top of the box. Perfect, let's just get rid of these bits. Right, which one did we say was the bottom? These ones. See, what you're going to do with these, just going to fold one side in. Where's your seam? So you want to fold this one in. You want to put glue on the two flaps. And this one as well. And just close those over. So there's no hinges on the inside. They're going to be hidden. Just give them a chance to go off. And then you can just close this box up. You've got to mitre it a little bit, just so you don't get no overhang. Just making sure I've got a bit more glue just under there. And then you can just glue this flap down. You don't even have to glue those little ones if you don't want to, but I like to make sure everything's secure. And then close your box up. Just use a bone folder. And then what I did at the top, to make it a little bit more fancy, I just grabbed my corner rounder and rounded all the corners, just to make it look a bit neater when the box is open. You don't have to if you don't want to, but I just think it looks cute. Because this is the... You're going to see this when you open it, so... But these are going to tuck in. This one's coming over, making sure... Oh no, this is that way round. So, what I did to close it and keep it closed, just added a couple of magnets. You could actually tie a ribbon all the way round if you wanted to keep it closed. But I have them on my desk. She says, oh, trying to prise two apart, so strong. Grab some tape. Whoops. That one's gone. Where's that gone? Yeah, I could do that. Oh no, there it is. It landed on my leg. So just pop tape on one. And I'm just going to eyeball it roughly in the centre. Just going to get another piece. Let it find its friend. Sure, this is the front. As your seam is now down the back, and then you're just going to close that over when it wants to stick. There we go. And then you can just burnish that down as well. Why is that all the way over there? Of course. Is that right? Kina's talking to herself. So yeah, I'm going to cut 1, 2, 3 pieces of DSP for this side, 1 for here, 2 for the sides, and then obviously we're going to do all these workings out now. And let me just show you. They look nice nice and rounded. And I always like to put the ribbon in first. You can wrap it in tissue, you'll still have plenty of space. And there is that beautiful little box made. How simple. So this is exactly the same height as the box, but we're just going to take a slight trimming off. So we've got a little border all the way around. So I'm literally, that is 6.5. So I'm going in between, and I'm going to spin it round, and I'm just going to take a little slither off. So that's now 6.25. Just taking those 2 little strands off. And we can just pop this on our box. Isn't that cute? This one's got a slightly bigger border. Just getting that off, put in the bin. Just absolutely stunning papers. And if you'd like to purchase these papers, I will put a link in the description bar below for both the little cards and for the DSP in both baby and boy and girl. I've got both babies. They're both babies, obviously. So get yourself a nice little border. And attach that. This is just so cute, loving it. So, I've got my bits of paper here. I'm going to have to decide now which. Let's see if I've got any scraps. Literally, that's the only scrap piece I've got. The rest I utilised everything on that little album. I had quite a few left on the little boy one. But I've got extra papers inside. These are not the Stampin' Up ones. They're quite smaller. So let's decide what we're having. Oh my goodness, how cute. Oh, I love the patchwork. And you've got the stripes. Let's keep that one to one side. I don't like cutting these up because I like to use them. Oh, you're a diamond. Thank you, Mr. Boyce.
Okay.
Oh, look how pretty this is. Oh, it's stunning. Look at all these lovely little things. How cute. And you've got the writing on the back. These are more tags. And you've got the numbers. And then you've got these gorgeous love hearts. So I don't want to cut into any of those. So I'm going to be using the patchwork and the stripes. Oh, I've got stoopy back pain again, they call it. Oh, Mr. Boyce is a diamond. Oh, I love him so much. He's the best. So we're going to cut the shortest length, which is our 4 3/4. But we're going to take this down to 4 5/8. And then we're going to cut this at 6 1/4, just over I'm going, because I want it to be like 6 3/8, so I'm just going over slightly. So I am going to utilise these stripes for the back, so when we attach this, it all ties in together. How cute is that? How adorable. And now, oh, we will need, I'm going to cut 1 inch twice. And we've got all that left over, so we've got, what's that? That is 5.5 inches. Ooh, lovely. And we're going to take these down again to, we want 6 3/8, and we need a 4 5/8. 5/8. So we've got one, but we've got this. Don't forget this piece. So 6 and 3/8 and a 4 and 5/8. So that's the only little bits of waste you're going to get. But because I need 4 of those, this is the 4 and 5/8, perfect. So I'm just going to cut an extra 2 off the bottom. And then I've still got all that spare as well. Utilise, utilise, utilise. So I'm going to use the patchwork on the outside. Let's glue this into place quickly. Oh, I don't know though, mind you, that patchwork, and then just add the stripes. That will stand out then. Oh, patchwork it is. I love the patchwork. You can decide, it's your box. How cute. So make sure you've got good... I only want to do a small border, see, around the back. That is adorable. Isn't that cute? So we can use stripes if we want to. Why have I cut them too short, Gaynor? You were supposed to do 1 and 1/8. Because they're 1 1/4, I only wanted to... I'm going to leave it like this now because I'm not going to cut into any more papers. But if you wanted a small border, like I have on the little boy one, you should have cut these at 1 and 1/8, not like me at 1 inch. Silly sausage. So I'm going patchwork, patchwork, patchwork. Still nice little border. We've got wiggle space. One of these you're going to have to keep and put it for the bottom. You don't need to round the corners, but the other one I'll show you. We're going to round off the corners to match. Pull that down a fraction. That is so sweet. And then the bottom piece, just because that's cut normal. And again, this should have been 1 and 1/8 as well. Again, as a silly sausage. Perfect. How adorable is that? Love it. So, just going to take 3 pieces. I'm hoping it'll, because it's only designer series paper, it should cut through all of them. Well, let's just do 1 first and then we can do 2. So you're just going to basically round the corners off on one side at both ends. Perfect. How cute. And the reason we got 3 is, you could do 4 if you wanted to. So one is to decorate the outside, the other one then is to hide the magnets. You don't have to if you don't want to, but you could also use Velcro if you've got no magnets. I always keep a good supply in. That is just so adorable. And then one for the flap. There we go. Da, 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 da. Just going to open that out, just so I can get in there. Just give that a wipe. I mean, you could add another one there, because you're not really seeing this unless you pull it right back. If you wanted to add one there, you could. All those little bits you cut off, you could have rounded them. But there it is. And I've got a very cute, where is it gone? Where's that gone? Well, well. Oh, there it is. I just found it. I've got this beautiful little word that says baby. I didn't have another little pink rocking horse, so I've chosen to have the word baby on the top, just there. This was in the bag of stuff that the beautiful Karen Resin Brink sent me. Lovely to her to share little items, so I just thought it would add the finishing touches. Look how cute that is. It says baby. Oh, that is adorable. Right, now let's flip this over. You could add some pink cardstock to this, you know, to make it stand out, but I just think it stands out all by its own self. Just gonna line that up with those. Go over one more. That's it. Perfect. That is just so adorable. And then I'm going to get some of this beautiful cute ribbon. And I'm just going to cut past the bow. There we go, now it looks straight. It's got self-adhesive on the back, so there's no need for me to add any. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So now whoever the recipient is going to be, it's got a place to write who it's to and from. And we can flip her over, and I've got some of these cute little pink bows. I just think everybody loves anything cutesy, 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 especially for newborn babies. So I've got 4. Just going to get my scissors, trim up any stragglers. I'm just going to dot them. I don't know who that is. Mr. Boyce will have to get that. These are just the cutest little things ever. So I'm going to, oh, that looks prettier on the back, like that. So I'm going to dot, and I'm even going to dot down there so I can keep the bow in the right place. And I'm just going to add it here. Just so it stays stuck down. How cute! Love it. Just going to tidy the end up. It looks a bit. These are so adorable. And last but no means least, how sweet. How sweet indeed. So, I tell you what I have got, and I've just found them as well, in with all that beautiful stuff Karen sent. Look at these beautiful little flowers. How adorable are they? I may add 2 there and 2 there. Or I could add... Or do you think I'm going over the top? I don't think you can go over the top for a little girl. I think they're absolutely stunning. And they flat backed. They go off in seconds. Just make sure that's level. I know those 2 are going to fall off, but perfect. I don't think you could ever go over the top for a little newborn baby girl. But it's gorgeous. And like I said, I'd get some little pink tissue and wrap the album in pink tissue. Oh, that is so gorgeous. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. So let me write those measurements down a little bit neater and then I can show you. So, it's the gift box. For the accordion baby album. The box is 9 by 12. Score the long side at 1 1/4, 6 and 7 1/4. Score the short side at 1 1/4 and 7 3/4. Plus you want one that's 1 by 6 1/2. Score short side 1/2 inch. DSP 1 at 6 3/8 by 4 5/8. So we actually need 2 of those, front and back. Then we need 2 at 6 3/8 by 1 1/8. And then you're going to need 1 2 3 4 at 4 5/8 by 1 1/8. You'll also need ribbon, embellishments, and magnets. There we go, how's that? You can pause, go and grab it, and we can do it together if you want to. So this is cardstock. Beautiful. There we go, there's the measurements as well. You'll need obviously the usual stuff: scoreboard, score tears. Now I've worked it out on paper, I can put it in the book. So there we go. I hope you enjoy. I enjoyed making this for you. Can't remember your name, my darling, but there you go. And I think it's, oh, is it Margot? I'm not sure, but there we go. There's my little girl one, and there's my cute little boy one. I hope you enjoy it and hope you give them a go. I'd love a thumbs up and a share, that'd be amazing. And don't forget to press the subscribe button if you haven't already. And if you haven't, once you've pressed it, don't forget the bell. I do lose my mind. I do upload a video every single day. So come and see what I make tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye.